Just recently, you have heard about cassava farmers crying and complaining of how they lost money in cassava farming. In some places, the price of a small truckload of cassava is sold for 60,000 naira, unlike what it was sold earlier this year. Yes, you heard me right, 60,000 naira. Let me put the picture up here or here so that you will see the picture of the truck load I am talking about. Meanwhile, earlier this year, it was not so. This particular truck load we are seeing here was sold for between 100 to 200,000 naira. You have also noticed that the price of some farm produce have reduced drastically in the market. Like, I went out to buy dry corn I want to use for my pap. I bought a paint for 2,400. Unlike what I bought last year, I bought a paint last year 4,000 naira plus. You see how prices of this farm produce has reduced drastically in the market. In this case, what do smart farmers do? Welcome back to Farm with Dara, where I discuss about profitable agribusiness ideas, farming tips, and how to make money on agriculture here in Nigeria and Africa at large. If you are new here, you are welcome. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you will be the first to get notified whenever I post a new video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. Let's just face it, many farmers lose money, not because they don't work hard, but because they depend only on sale of fresh produce. Once there is glut in market, prices crash. This is just the harsh truth about farming in Nigeria. Every season, you will hear the same story. If tomato is cheap in the market today, you will hear farmers crying and complaining of losing money. That is simply the truth, because they are losing money already. They are just struggling, trying to recover their capital, talk more of profit. Then, if middlemen are involved in the sale of those farm produce, then you will sell below cost price. Just sell in order to recover your capital. In fact, the middlemen even make more money than the farmer itself. That's just the reality. Just take a walk to your local market around you. You will notice that pepper that was sold for just 4 fruits for 200 naira is now full in the market. In fact, buying 500 naira pepper is even too much, and you see this pepper spoiling, same as onions and the rest of the farm produce. You will see pepper everywhere. All the market women have pepper and they are beckoning on you to come and buy pepper, the same as onions. And this farm produce are perishable produce that can spoil quickly if care is not taken, and you see a lot of them being poured away along the roadside. Even those that tend to dry those peppers and onions and tomatoes, they don't even dry it neatly. In fact, where they kept it, you won't even like it. That is where food processing comes in. Food processing helps you take charge of your market and your price. The difference between a struggling farmer and a successful agribusiness owner is a simple skill called food processing. Food processing simply means turning your raw farm produce into something that has more value and also a longer shelf life. Now the cassava farmers are crying how the price is now so low. You can simply turn your raw cassava tuber into garri, okay, into flour, into fufu, even into cassava chips. Okay, you might not have a factory, you are just a farmer. You might not have a factory where you can process your raw tuber into garri. I have already put out a video for this on my channel. I will also link that particular video in the description section, where I discuss about the share cost method, how you can share cost between you and the producer without you spending much on transportation and processing. So there's no need talking about it again. I will leave the link in the description section of this video so you can watch it. With food processing, you are no longer at the mercy of fresh market price. Okay, you create value added products that people want to buy, that people make use of, like pepper, tomato. These products, people need them every day. We cook with pepper and we cook with tomato. So now that pepper is almost everywhere, you can process. Instead of selling below price, you can process, add value to it, and then sell later. You have added value and you have also prolonged the shelf life of that product, especially now that the price of this farm produce is nothing to write home about. You simply add value. Let me give you reasons why you, a small farmer, should learn food processing. 1, you will reduce post-harvest losses. 2, you will earn more money per harvest. 3, you will access bigger markets, like you will be selling to supermarkets, restaurants, hotels, even export your products. Number 4, create job opportunities for others. Remember, only you will not handle everything. You will need people to help you during processing. So by doing this, you have already employed 1 or 2. Then number 5, you build a sustainable brand. Yes, by doing this, you pass through a process of branding your produce and being consistent in what you do. You have built a brand. By doing this, you can be able to sell all year round, even off season. When pepper, tomato is out of season, you can be able to sell. You might be asking, how can I start? How can I start? I don't need to talk about how you can start, because I already have a video where I talked about how to start a commercial food processing business. So I will leave the link of that video also in the description section, so that you can also watch it instead of repeating what I have already had in a video. So if you are a small farmer, aspiring farmer, someone who is planning to start a farm, I will advise you, not just focus on planting and selling your farm produce. Always learn how to add value to that particular crop you want to cultivate. I have been a fan of value addition right from the onset. I have been talking about add value, add values. Now that the prices of farm produce has crashed, what are you going to do? Are you going to join the rest of the farmers to cry? No, you have to learn how to add value to whatsoever you produce. That is where the real money and sustainability lies. I would love to know which farm produce you will like to process. You must not necessarily be a farmer. No, you must not necessarily be a farmer. You can be into processing without having a farm. You can buy from farmers and process, okay? You must not necessarily be a farmer before you can start a food processing business right here in Nigeria. So I would love to know in the comment section, tell me which farm produce you will be adding value to. So see you in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and share also for other farmers to benefit from it. Also subscribe to Farm with Vera for more agribusiness tips that works here in Nigeria and beyond. Bye for now. See you in my next video.